police officers have crashed into this car. If you take a look behind me, you can see that it came up on this lawn here. Webb, if you want to come this way, it looks like they're arresting the suspect right here. He was in the back of a Marion County Sheriff's car. It looks like he is bleeding on his head. The owner has put out hoses. This one here is ready in case any embers fly up onto her property. The need for those services that will be offered becomes more and more apparent. I am driving down the road right now and my photographer is in the passenger seat. We've been asked to leave this scene because they said that it was dangerous. We've been told that they are searching for a suspect here. Some residents have put up handwritten signs asking solicitors to go away. This one here says someone has already inspected our roof.
We're standing about 100 feet in the air. That's the max height on this ladder. It's also the height of a 10 to 11 story building.
So that's going to have to stay there for a little while longer. However, that tree was also hitting this car earlier today and they removed that portion of it. This is the place where she and her husband are living now. It's a small RV outside of the home that they're rebuilding. That woman's son told investigators that he has anger issues and that's why he fired his rifle at her several times. As far as we know, Trinity Quinn is still in the building behind me. Just a little while ago, the man she was with, Daniel Clark, was escorted out this door by police. They were taking him to jail, where he will be booked.
That's crazy.
Viewer video shows police and U.S. Marshals searching for 2 homicide suspects this morning.
Oh my God, this is horrifying.
Police say 28-year-old Daniel Clark disappeared from Ray County with 15-year-old Trinity Quinn on Monday. Surveillance video shows the two inside this Exxon gas station during an attempted armed robbery. Allison Wofford owns the record store next door. She says she knew the clerk who was working at the time.
We would just go down to the market to buy snacks and knew him just as a really nice, gentle person and happy to help you in any way.
Officers say Clark shot and killed the clerk before taking off with Quinn. They left their car behind. Now the 28-year-old and the teen are charged with criminal homicide.
Both Clark and Quinn are homicide suspects.
Neighbors say trucks drive this road all day going to a quarry down the road. Police say after the TBI sent out an Amber Alert, a dump truck driver called in a sighting. Officers found the pair here, right behind Matt Garrett's house.
I'm glad they found him, but not too happy that it was right by the house.
Garrett drove by the gas station where the shooting happened this morning, but until the Amber Alert was sent out, he didn't know it was related to an endangered child search.
I did see it come through probably 10 o'clock, which was quite a bit after I saw it on the news early in the mornings.
In the woods where police caught up with the pair, police say they found a backpack with a gun inside. In a statement, the company that owns the gas station says the clerk had worked there for 8 years. That gas station is closed until further notice. Reporting live in Nashville, Hannah Lawrence, News Channel 9. I am on the front lawn of a house that sits on the Chickamauga Lake. Behind me, you can see a bench right here that water has come up to. And right over here, this actually is the dock where the person's chair is sitting out there. And right in front of it, that's the gate where you would use to get out onto the dock. The flooding is not the only issue here on this property. Trapped and totaled. Next to this car, the News Channel 9 Skycam shows another crushed by the same tree. It belongs to TJ Hill. He hadn't seen it in person until today.
When I got here just now, I was able to see how bad exactly it is.
This is his mother's house. She called him when this tree fell.
It just sounded insane. I could hear the wind and everything.
This is just one of the massive trees that came down on this property. The homeowner thinks that at least 20 were uprooted, and right here you can see just how big the root ball is. Luke Kelly lives just around the corner from Cooper Road.
Sunday evening we went driving around. We counted from the highway to here, we counted 50-something trees.
He spent his day off school helping his dad.
He's been cutting it up and I've been picking it up.
A buddy of mine gave it to me when we were young.
Hill was able to pick out one precious keepsake from all of the shattered glass.
This was the main thing that I really wanted. It's just a little, I mean, you can see it's just a little Darth Vader necklace.
No one was hurt here. Hill says that's the important thing. The power did go out in this area, but neighbors say that it came back on late last night. Reporting live in Sale Creek, Hannah Lawrence, News Channel 9. The vet that we talked to today explained that dogs and cats often take some of the same medications as people after surgery or for chronic pain. With the growing abuse of opioids in our country, he says he suspects some people are using their pets to get pills.
He's a puppy.
Ty Federico has been treating pets in Chattanooga
He's got some grown-up teeth there.
for more than 20 years. Recently, he says he's become concerned about some animal owners' intentions after they repeatedly asked for specific pills for their pets.
You can't say definitively we have stopped seeing certain clients because we've had suspicions that the medication was being diverted from their pet to their own personal use.
Federico says he doesn't have physical proof that's happening, though, partly because it's hard to track what medications a pet has received in the past.
And there's no way for us to search to see if you're getting medication from 6 different animal hospitals.
In Tennessee, you can track that kind of information on people. Ray Bond at the Hamilton County Medical Society says to eliminate doctor shopping, physicians must check this state database before writing someone a powerful prescription.
So it helps them capture a much fuller picture for their patient if indeed they're getting prescriptions from more than one source.
Federico says vets are required to report the controlled substances to the state if they're prescribed for 3 or more days. But only the pet's name goes on this form, and there's nothing keeping people from switching that name at different offices.
We're not required to check the system because dogs and cats are not searchable on the database.
He does have a suggestion on how to make them searchable: microchips.
It's less than $50 to put one in.
His proposal: require a microchip go in every pet needing a prescription for more than 3 days. Across the country, veterinarians have reported seeing people abuse animals to get pills to feed their addiction. We checked with the Humane Educational Society here in Chattanooga, and its director says he hasn't seen that happening here. Federico says he hasn't either. This mangled police car, so difficult to look at, it's covered up and sitting away from all of the other cars on the lot of a Ringgold body shop.
All the damage is to this side.
Assistant Ringgold Police Chief Chad Carden says 2 of his detectives had their lights on, helping with an accident on I-75 when a driver plowed into their cars last night. Officer Wilburn Dykes was trapped in his car after the impact.
They were able to get a rear door open and extract him that way.
The 16-year veteran of the department remains in the hospital with a broken arm, leg, and hip.
He's been policing since 1987. He's a good guy, real good guy, well liked in the community.
The other officer walked away from the accident, but this is his car. Back bumper crushed in, undrivable. Police cited the driver who hit the officers for not moving over, even though almost everyone we asked knows that's the law in Georgia.
Yeah, you need to get over one lane.
Give him room. Get over.
Carden says it's a law people often ignore.
For every one that we catch on the side of the road, you can see 10 or 15 that'll go by and violate it.
According to the Georgia State Patrol, the driver said he didn't see the emergency vehicles on the side of the road.
I don't see how he couldn't see it because there was at least a mile's worth of line of sight. 3 fully marked emergency vehicles. We had these 2 vehicles out there with their emergency lights going.
Carden says his officers did everything right yesterday, but this is an example that their safety is often in your hands as a driver. The driver who hit those officers also got a ticket for failing to maintain his lane. The GSP trooper that we talked to said that this is the 4th accident that has been caused because of someone failing to move over in the past couple months. Reporting live in Chattanooga, Hannah Lawrence, News Channel 9.